Hi there. In this video, we'll be covering how to make money writing a book. Your book could be a revenue engine, but you need to line it up with other things that you're doing. By the end of this video, you'll learn all about alignment, aligning your book with your offerings, speaking engagements, and platform growth. And stay tuned until the end of the video for an opportunity I really think you're going to enjoy. Let's dive in. A book is only the beginning. A book is not the revenue driver. You can make money from writing a book, but the money doesn't typically come from the book itself. It comes from other things. It comes from doors that open because of the book, opportunities that are created because of the book, new potential, new realizations, new greatness. But all of those things aren't because of the book itself or book sales. You know, a lot of times people think of book sales as the be-all end-all in terms of money making. And they're disappointed. You know, most books don't sell that many copies today. They might sell 300 to 500 copies. Most books don't even sell 1,000 copies. You know, so if you're not going to see the audience that you anticipated for the book, it's about making the most of the people who do read the book, maximizing the potential and the output from the people who do read the book, and seeing doors that open because of your book. Not because of the book's sales, but because of the book itself and the message that you're sharing. One of the greatest things you can do when you write a book is to align it with your other offerings, your other services and products. I've worked with a lot of business leaders who do this. They will write a book about something related to their company, and through the book, it gets people excited to want to work with them. You know, maybe the book covers their leadership style, or their momentum with the company, or the progress that the company has built. You know, and then people want to then turn around and work with the company. By aligning the book with your products and services and having something to sell the reader besides the book itself, it gets them from the pages onto your website, onto your email list, you know, working with you directly. You know, if you have services that are, you know, $50,000, $75,000 and you get 5 people to sign up, now you're looking at $200,000 to $300,000. That's real money. You know, and if you're looking at book sales and you only sell a couple hundred copies, you could have a book that's super successful that doesn't sell very well. So it's really about rethinking this and aligning your book with your products and services. Another great way to make money from writing your book is speaking engagements. How does your message resonate with a group of people? You know, maybe it's a business, maybe it's a corporate office, maybe it's a corporate environment, maybe it's an expo, something. Some speaking engagement opportunity could be a huge ticket item for you. Speakers can make tens of thousands of dollars on giving a speech just for a couple hours. You know, and with that, you know, the book and the speech go hand in hand because, you know, you have a message that you're sharing from your book. You have a book that you can hand people at the speech, and then they leave empowered because of your message. You know, it's great to be able to have a message unlocked because of the book, and then turn around and speak to people about this message, this thing that you've shared. You know, by aligning your book with your speech, you know, you have the chance to refine your message through the book writing process, then turn around and share that message to live audiences, get their feedback, get their insights, connect more deeply with people. It's an awesome thing, and it's why a lot of public speakers are book authors first, and then they turn around and become public speakers. Or public speakers recognize a gap and write a book and share it. So it's great to be able to connect both of those things together and see revenue opportunities come because of it. It's also important to consider how your book can help you build your platform. You know, if you're the go-to expert, this book can really help set you apart in your space. You know, you can be the person that is always interviewed because you wrote this book. This book can open a lot of doors in terms of expertise. You know, when someone's interested in the topic, who's the person they turn to? You want it to be you. You know, when you write a book, it sends a message that I'm devoted to this topic. I spent a lot of time on it. I want to go deep on this. This isn't just a little social media post or a quick video. This is something big. This is a book. You spend tens of thousands of words unlocking something. You know, you can empower people with that. You can inspire people. You know, it's great to be able to see all those things come into focus. You know, and a book can really send a message that you're serious about this, that you're somebody in this space who matters, that your voice and message matter, and that It just really helps you stand apart. Another option to keep in mind is aligning your book with a course. You know, if you have a book and a message that really resonates, and then you have a course that you can send people to, I mean, it carries things forward from the book. It takes them into this place of self-growth, you know, but through your book, through your message. You know, how much opportunity gets wasted or lost when you don't connect your book to that course? You don't send people to that next step. They don't have that next thing to step into. And because of that, they're limited in their growth. You know, they take the course because they want to take the next step in their journey, in their life, in their career, and their expertise. You know, so it's a chance for them to expand, you know, on their knowledge, and it's a chance for you to expand on knowledge, on revenue, on certain things. So it's exciting to see these offerings being rolled out in addition to a book. If you want to learn more about how to make money writing a book, I actually have a course that I want to offer to you. It's called Good Book Accountability. It's a weekly course. We meet regularly, and different authors and myself, and we talk about the book writing process and the journey forward, and, you know, discuss our shared struggles and the ups and downs we're facing during the book process. It's just great to be able to build this community and collaborate and make the writing process less lonely, and just take all the skills I learned from ghostwriting 30 books and inform other people and help other people and meet them where they are. So if you're interested in checking it out, go to goodbookmastery.com. You can click the link below. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.